First thing I ever made was a wooden puzzle, which I was probably 8 or 9 years old. Took some blocks, put them together. That was my first puzzle. If you were to ask me 30 years ago if I were to be making birdhouses today full time, I'd say no chance. But I'm happy with what I do, and I like what I'm doing. Everybody says, I want to do what you're doing when I'm your age. That's what I want to do. What a life making birdhouses. I grew up in a small town in western New York called Dunkirk, New York. Joined the military when I was 17, got out and didn't know what I wanted to do. Took a course at a Votech school, started working with wood there. I made some small knick-knack shelves, wood shelves, and decided I liked working with wood. I actually was a steel worker, got laid off and moved down to Virginia. I had a younger sister going to Old Dominion University. I landed my first job in fast food, went to Hamburger University twice. I worked for McDonald's as an area supervisor for 13 years. At that time, that's when I started working with the wood again. On weekends and spare time, started making the birdhouses, and then one of the neighbors says, well, you should try selling those things. One thing led to another. They started to sell, and birdhouse accents it was. I have a partner here, and her name is Lynn Patrick, and Lynn is the creative side of it. She also does the administrative bookkeeping, but color choices, designs is virtually Lynn. I had met Lynn through eHarmony. One night after a couple beers, I says, what do I got to lose? So I put my profile on, not thinking anything was going to happen, and I think it was a Saturday afternoon I had gotten a response from Lynn. We talked a few times on the phone, and we seemed to click. We really did. The rest is history. We've been together now for, I think, 4 years. We live in Canton, Connecticut, and we get a lot of our inspiration from the walks that we take in the reservoir. You'll see chickadees out here. You'll see some cardinals out here, some finches. We try to find, like Lynn's got here, these tree pieces that we can use for the birdhouses, and we'll chop those down and use them as perches. It's nice, it's quiet, you hear the bird activity, you hear a little bit of the lake there, and that's where we get our inspiration from.
Are you ready, hon?
Ever ready, Freddie? We make the birdhouses for the local songbirds, your finches, warblers, the birds that frequent the Connecticut area. I like it distressed, that's what we're noted for, and people like that worn out accent looking, so I hit it with the sander over there for what I feel is what I like, I guess. It's something I think that maybe we fell into and sold more of, and that became our niche, the primitive end of it, the rusty, primitive country look. Primitive cabin. When we're out looking for trash and treasures on a weekend, when we have a free weekend, it's just anything that catches the eye. Spoons, forks, faucet handles, window latches. We really don't care what the accents are as long as they're durable and they're going to hold up. And it's what catches our eye or what we think that will catch someone else's eye. The kids seem to be attracted to the shorebird colors. That catches their eye quick. So when we came across the little butterfly dragons that we found, we said, that's a good find, we're taking those. The little camper trailers, we're trying to hook up with a couple local campsites over here to sell them. People seem to like them when they're out camping, to bring them out and just hang them out there. I take a lot of pride in what I do. It's always rewarding to make a different piece, to add something that we found from a tag sale or a flea market. And I think people appreciate that. They appreciate it. It's homemade. It isn't made or manufactured overseas. They can see the person that has made it and created it, and I think there's a certain reward to that. I really consider myself lucky to do what I'm able to do. I mean, it's a nice feeling, it's rewarding, it's satisfying, it's challenging at times, but at the end of the day, it's just a good feeling. You know, when you see a kid smiling or somebody complimenting your work, that's when it really hits. You've done a nice job.